How's it going, guys? I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Welcome back to the next episode of the Nostalgia Quest slash Tomage Journey series. And for today's episode, we are going to be checking out the next part of the Devourer Saga. But before that, and this is mostly my fault because I actually forgot to go ahead and read through the dialogue. That's what we are going to do. Okay, so we're going to today's event. Okay, so the first part of Necromancer, the dialogue has been revamped, but I apparently entirely skipped through it. Also, another thing that I would like to point out, but I actually did not realize, was the Shadow Mantle and the Scythe Mantle. These are the two like mantles, or like I don't know how to call them, like guilds fighting each other. Okay, if you put them two together, what do you get? Shadow and Scythe. Shadow Scythe, guys. Okay, I that completely didn't I didn't even think of that. But how could I have missed that? Oh man. Yeah, but anyways, let's see what the starting dialogue is. For years, those studying death itself have been forced to scatter, turned into a scapegoat by the Order of the Mantle, hunted down by the Paladin Order during its fall from grace, and left nigh powerless when the ley line of life and death burst. Little remained of their old power by a dwindling supply of artifacts. Ooh, I can see Arctics in the background here. Okay, this is very obviously Arctics. Okay, and it sort of says about how the old Paladin Order was like hunting them down. Basically, it's like for lack of a better word, ethnic cleansing. Okay, what the Paladin Order used to do in the past. But of course, with the new Paladin quests and the revamp last year, you can see that they've really changed and mended their ways. So wonder what we'll get in store for Necromancer this year. Carved from the network and the Bruharo, others have grown desperate. Many have been bargaining with friends and fiends in high places, performing ghastly experiments, dissecting anything that might promise power, seeking a shortcut back to power. The mental bearers entertain no half measures, grasping for everything and everyone with promise. A single figure stands apart from the corrupted and the desperate, patient, resolute, and principled, seeking not mere power but knowledge and an understanding of death itself. She has been waiting for the right moment to turn her betrayer's greed against them, with a hero at her side to redefine what it means to be a necromancer. Okay, so that's the backstory. Okay, it makes a lot more sense now. And looks like Kaylee Obsidia is going to be our teacher for the Necromancer class, and she is one of the outliers, so she's not part of the Shadow Mantle, neither is she part of the Scythe Mantle. She's just alone, and then she wants to, basically dissolve these two mantles. I think that's her goal, and basically, stamp out all of the evil necromancers, okay, and become a more of a like a not really, I wouldn't say a good necromancer, maybe a more of a neutral necromancer. So just studying the dark arts but not really going out of their way to harm people or something like that. The thing about necromancy is that necromancy means you're turning someone undead, right? And that someone is somebody's family member or somebody's friend. So you can't go and tell me that it is not inherently evil to be to practice the arts of necromancy, because you are turning things that are already dead into undead. And who's to say if the undead is willingly following you, or they are technically enslaved by you, right? And they are under your full control. Like, it could be and I put this in a very crude way, okay, when I first said this in the Gox Tavern Discord. It was pretty funny. Can you imagine? You're literally raising some random person's mom from the dead to be your slave, for lack of a better word. That is inherently evil in itself, right? I mean, this is what you're reanimating, right? What you're turning into undead. You can't. It's not made out of magic or whatnot. Not something that is you can't turn an undead from nothing. You can't conjure an undead out of nothing. It has to be from some dead person or dead being or dead whatever. That's how you turn it undead, right? And is this person willingly doing it, willingly being your undead slave? I don't think so. So I wonder how they are going to get around this whole mantra of it being evil and all that. I get that, okay, maybe Necromancer, you're supposed to be evil and all that, but it seems like the route that Kaylee Obsidia is going for more of the neutral route. So I would like to see how they try and justify that, law-wise. Alright, so that is it, and now let's go ahead and move on to the Devourer Saga, okay? Where did we last left off? I think we finished off Sigali Canyon, right? Okay, next one, Idris Point. Okay, let's just battle. So for each point, I think it used to be a wall of some sort, and then like you just go ahead and after the war is finished, you just fight through a few waves, and then it gives you a little bit of backstory, and then you just move on to the next part, something like that, I think. The good, okay. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention that the Void Zard, no, not Void Zard, what Zard is that called? The Fruitcake Zard is now in the Void, so you guys can actually go to the Void and defeat the Zard. Very easy, doesn't have a lot of health. I think it's only like 1.6k health. Okay, Backlashes Rejoice, because that is currently the fastest possible way of farming gold for Backlashes. Alright, so Fruitcake Zard, I actually went ahead to buy the Fruitcake Zard painting as well. I think I did. Did I? Let me go ahead and double check later. Ooh, and of course switch out the spell. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay, I apologize. But after this quest, we'll go ahead and switch it out and check if we actually bought the Fruitcake Zard painting. Because who knows? Maybe, just maybe, I may turn into a Backlasher in the future, or I may want to try out the build. Then at least I'll have a good farming spot, okay, or farming painting. I mean, what else are you going to do with 163,000 Z tokens, right? Okay, so we'll get some MP back, and let's finish him off. This should do it. No, okay, missing a little bit. That sucks. Oh, okay, done. This is still based off the old artwork. I think they already revamped the artwork for Fatalis, but this one is showing the old artwork. Okay, let's do this. Earth is 100%. Okay, that's fine. As for the Fruitcake Zard guess, I don't know if I should replace any of my current guesses with it. I do quite like the guesses that I currently have, because they do quite a substantial amount of damage, and obviously I like big numbers. Okay, so Shogun and Ansatsu compressing 2 elements, don't think I'll ever take that out. Okay, Doomquake Minions, the most powerful guess I have. Grimlord, also another super powerful one. So yeah, all of these are super powerful guesses. I don't know if I want to swap any of them out for Grimlord. Okay, no, for the Fruitcake Zard, sorry. Moonwalker's Grace, swapping that out later. And yeah, I don't know what else I can swap. The rest I sort of need it for the build. Arcane M, Una Polka, and your Code Konami. Code Konami is a must, okay. Purple Rain, a definite must in every single build out there nowadays, but yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble. Maybe I should just stick with not using Fruitcake Zard. Maybe I'll use it again in the future, but yeah, it took so long for it to come out that I no longer really like need it. Okay, but I bought it anyway just in case I want to use it in the future. Okay, so let's do this. Done. Charming Strike. Nice. Maybe you can spin an end to their efforts. Show your master that your existence has some value. You existence? You mean your existence? Little bit of a typo here. Kiki kill. Yes, kill them, but leave Giliara breathing for my blade. Yeah, we will see about that. Giant Crash. Ooh, fire and light. Gonna do a lot of damage. I think we should be able to one-shot this guy. I would swap out my gas, but I don't think there's a need to. Kinda lazy to do that. Supposed to be dealing double damage, right? It's not as much as I expected. That's fine, this should do it. Done. Okay, at last, the third piece of the creation orb is in our hands. Where did Devourer go? Okay, we don't know where Devourer went. Let's see what we have here. Bruharo Blade. Yeah, this is obviously based off the old artwork. Nothing fancy, and I don't think this is Mastercraft either. So we'll skip this. Bruharo Quills. Magically charge feathers from the wings of a Bruharo Necromancer strike your opponent. Oh, is this the one whereby they fire it off from their back like machine guns? This is really cool though. Really like that. Okay, now let's swap out the spell first before I forget. Where is my Destruction Burst? Destruction Burst is quite question mark, right? Since it has 2 elements. Let me see here. Destruction burst, destruction burst. Am I missing it somewhere? Yep, there it is. Okay. Okay, goodbye Moonwalker's Grace. No longer need you. And let's see here. Did I buy the painting? Sarnado, Webio painting, 2D fruitcake art. Yeah, I bought the painting. Okay, nice. Return to town. Right, so the next one, Daggin Fields. Start from Sijeli Canyon and Egress Point. You come to the open spaces of the Daggin Fields. The enemy is spread thin here for now. Does it really matter whether the enemy is spread thin or not? I don't think it affects us in any way. They still fight through the same number of monsters, right? Weak to darkness. Okay. Oh yes, now I can use the Destruction Burst spell. Nice. Very, very nice. One shot. Mondragor. You know, there's one thing that I don't really like about these type of quests is that I know I seem like a hypocrite for saying this, but they are too short and serve no real purpose. Like, you can combine all of these smaller quests into one quest and just have it go on and on. Like, because the shorter quests split into few parts, I know it's for different locations. It doesn't make a lot of sense when it comes to story progress. Like, it doesn't do much or tell you much about the story. It's the same thing over and over again, and like, it's similar to the problem that I faced in MechQuest about repeating the same story quest over and over again just to proceed. That is giving me those kind of vibes. Like, sure, it's more manageable and when done in bite-sized pieces like this, as opposed to chucking them all into one mega long quest, right? With like 30 opponents or 30 enemies or something like that to get through. But it doesn't do anything for the story aspect of the whole thing. Like, if you want to do smaller bite-sized quests like these, okay, but give them something extra for the story. Like, this does nothing to progress the plot whatsoever. Like, every bit you see here, we get one extra part of the orb. That's about it. And then we learn like, it's just Giliara and then his brother slash uncle Devourer saying how, you know, telling his minions to spare Giliara for his own blade instead. Like, what does that do? It's the same thing every single quest. No, yeah, no idea what you're talking about, brother. Please, I love you. Oh, I seem to be interrupting something. Love is a disease, a weakness. Is that what you believe? The stories say that even the Galen loves. Yes, brother, even your lord loves stories. Return to our true leader, Devourer. Join me. Yes. I cannot. You have come well more than halfway toward your demise. Why end it now? I will see you at Deep Lake. You see, and then he just flies off. And we have to go to, and we have to chase him to the next location. So, like, what? Is he intentionally trying to lead us to something or somewhere? Or is he like, or are we like just unable to trap him for some reason? Then what, at the last location, does he just magically decide like, hey, okay, I'm just going to stay here and let you defeat me, or I'm just going to stay here and let you fight me instead of running? What are these decisions? I don't understand. I'm sorry you must witness this, Korriban, but perhaps the fate of the world will depend on what you make of it. Now to Deep Lake we must battle. Of course we do. Let's continue. Okay, Deep Lake. Oh, that was a relatively short one. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Sneak. Ooh, this one's gonna be annoying. MRM pretty high. Oh, whew. He hit me pretty hard. Dang. Okay, I want to kill him as quickly as possible. Fujin weapon. What is our wind weapon? Lawmaster Tome, right? Wait, no. Big dictionary. Yep. Let's hope this can kill him. Oh boy, this is bad. I should have switched armors. Yep. The ridiculous amount of MRM. God, I hate this. Neko, Shields, Mechalot. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Come on. Wow. Wow. Not a single hit landed. Oh man. 84 MRM. Seriously? Are you kidding me? Not a single hit landed. Okay. Done. Ambush. Ooh, this one's gonna hit hard. I think the first of ambushes win attack. It doesn't it's not based off your elemental resistance. That's good because there's no way you can defend against it. I like that. I like how they did that because at least you won't get randomly screwed if you just encountered them in one of those long quests. Like there's no way to defend against them since they will always get the drop on you, right? Okay, weapons. Let's do Book of Burns. Oh, oops. Oh, I'm missing just a little bit. Dang, I didn't see that. Just a little bit more MP and I would have enough. Okay, done. You Mason. This one should... Yep, it's still based off the old artwork. I thought they were updated it already. Yeah, some monsters in the game are updated while some are not, which is very weird for me. Like, I thought they were all using this same model or same ID or something for the monsters. And then, like, if they just update one, all of the rest get updated along the way. At least that was what someone told me in my comment section. I think it was Alsa Maximus. He said that, all of the monsters are based off some sort of ID, and when they change the model for one of the monsters, all of them get updated. Apparently, that's not the case. And this year, I grow weary of these games. Gluck gluck. Before I battle them, I need to slay you though. Of course. Undead Bracken. What is undead about it? Oh, okay. I can see why it's undead now. Yeah, that is one ugly sea creature. Okay, Light Lawmaster's Tome. Done. Oh man, this is so grotesque. Is that the brain? Wow. Wow, wow. AQ really do be pushing boundaries. So this is obviously still old artwork, but oh man. The fact that they have this amount of detail to have the beating brain inside there, I think that's really cool. It's kind of disturbing though, in my opinion. Okay, 4 pieces of the creation orb are in our hands. It is done, Devourer. Give us the final shot. You see, that's why I don't understand. Why is he like just randomly flying to places where the shard of the creation orb is kept? Wouldn't you want to like not bring them towards where the shard is kept? It makes no sense what Devourer is doing. Brother, I've always loved you, even in the darkest times. Please help us. Again, you speak of love. What good comes of it? I know that I can feel love. You loved Amilara. You loved your wife before they framed you. This is giving me very Star Wars-y vibes. I don't know. Obi-Wan, Anakin Skywalker, or Mustafa. You are my brother. I loved you. Star Wars fans will know. And Amilara sounds like Amidala, which is Padme's like last name or something like that. So yeah, very, you know, I did not think about that before this name come out, but then this came out and then this name came out and I'm just like, whoa, 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 that's a little bit of an uncanny similarity right there. Yes, and what good did it bring me? My son now believes I killed his mother. Prove him wrong. Join us. Let's end this now. You fools, even if I did help you, it will not matter. The end has only begun. Come then, come to the fortress. Take it if you dare. And of course, he will fly straight to his hideout. Black Bones. Let's see. A magical weapon of pure evil used by Bruharo Necromancers and contains a life-draining spell and greatly enhances spells of the darkness element. Ooh, interesting. Sadly, this is not max level, but when they eventually revamp this, this could be good. Maybe a Darkness Arcane Cutlass? Who knows? Maybe that's why we haven't seen one yet in the Golden Gift Box shop. Huh. Like a lot of these older items, they have really good effects, I realize. Not all of them have good artwork. Some of them have good artwork. But when they get revamped, I hope that they keep the artwork of the better ones, and like for ones like this, maybe they can consider revamping the artwork. But imagine we have max level versions. I think a lot of the special effects and unique effects that we have seen so far from the Devourer Saga will be very interesting. There, it opens up like a whole new world of possibilities. The only reason why we are not using all of this and is because it is not up to level, and of course not up to modern standards. But can you imagine once they are up to modern standards? I imagine they'll be pretty good. Okay, so let's return to town. Alright, next one. Necromancer Fortress. Bruharo Ranger. Often confused for angels, the Bruharo are actually greater demons of the light realm. Through great treachery, they have become followers of the Devourer. Okay, so we want to use darkness, so let's go with Destruction Burst. Nice. Guess. Alright, done. Easy peasy. Next one. Skull Swarm. So we are alternating between light and dark, I guess. So I'm gonna hit them with light. Not a lot of HP, so that's good. Magic defense pretty low as well. Nice. Skull Swarm is one of the more iconic monsters as well inside of AQ, in my opinion, for older players. Immaterial Banshee. This one, the artwork got revamped a few years back. Okay, so this is not the original artwork, if I'm not wrong. But I quite like this artwork. Banshee are some of the most terrifying ghostly creatures in existence. Their magical screams not only damage your life force, but your mana and spirit as well. So we'll start by draining your MP first, and once you're out of MP, it starts draining your SP. So they are quite annoying to deal with, especially if you don't kill them in one turn, because they are going to drain off all of your resources. But it's a good thing that they usually have low health, so that's a easy way to deal with them. Okay. This is going to be overkill. Oh. I am dumb. Guys, I am dumb. Why did I do that? It's okay. That was a mistake. Okay, mana drain. Ooh. Luckily, we have just enough. Do we have enough for the gas? I think we might not have enough for the gas. Okay, but at least she's dead. Nice. Three hit. You want the last piece of the orb? Then I will see you at the steps of the fortress. God, stop running! Why? The end is near. Yes. Ooh. Oh, okay, he just led us to the steps of the fortress. Okay. God, I hope he's trying to lure us inside to do something, because if not, then all this is just a random chase for nothing, okay? I hope that was his intention to lure us here, because if it isn't, then the story is pretty stupid in my opinion. Let's see. Oh, backstabbed. Giliara, no. Brother, please. Oh, screw you. You wanted him dead anyway. You just wanted to kill him by yourself. Are you freaking kidding me? Giliara, save your strength. Our Lord welcomes you. You only need accept your destiny. Brother. Bruharo, you have slain my brother. If anyone had a right to kill him, it was I. I notice you no longer pretend he is your nephew, Lord Devourer. I no longer pretend many things. I'm sorry. I suggest we far away out of this area now. As a general, my turning against the gathering will not be taken kindly at all. What? So, let's get this straight. You wanted to kill your nephew slash brother. Someone else did it for you, and all of a sudden, you are good. So, if you had killed him yourself, will you still turn to good, having heard his last words? Or will you be evil, or will you have stayed evil if you were the one who have killed him? I don't get it, man. It's about time. I just don't get it. Please, can someone explain to me? So what, if you had killed him yourself, would you have turned evil? Would you have remained evil, or would you still have turned good? If you still have turned good, then why do you regret killing him all of a sudden? God. It's like, I want to kill him, but I don't want to kill him, you know. It's like, hey, I really want you dead, but you know, you can't die. Don't die on me. That's the vibes I'm getting. Like, come on. Make up your mind. Okay. Bruharo Mage. So what? He lured us here for nothing? Okay, so that was just one big goose chase. Not the best written part of the Devourer Saga, I have to say. I mean, the front parts were pretty good, and all the rest of the parts were pretty good, but this one, it just left me scratching my head. Like, so he went on this entire chase. He led us to all of the different parts of the orb. He led us right to the Necromancer Fortress, and then what? Nothing? I don't get it. Why? Why? What is the motive behind all that? Huh. Whoops. Hold on. I screwed up, but it's okay. We can use earth damage as well. Should have used the destruction burst instead. It's too caught up with how confused I am about this entire quest in general. Immaterial Banshee. More? Wow, that's a lot of monsters you have to fight through. I guess they are pretty unhappy that their leader turned. But why go after us? Go after your leader. We have nothing to do with this. Come on. Your leader literally led us here. Why are you turning? Why are you attacking me instead of him? Okay, shop armors. Wing Guardian. A special Guardian plate fitted with Bruharo wings. Greater range and wind defense plus a triple hit range attack that unlocks at level 70. Ooh, oh, okay, this is very cool. It's a level 30 armor, but it has a triple hit range attack that unlocks at level 70. Huh. Interesting. We don't really see items like that nowadays. A severely under-level item, but you have a greater skill that's unlocked at higher level. Of course, it wouldn't make sense because if this requirement is level 30 and you made it like level 70 in terms of power, then this will be an OP item. But at the same time, why would you still be using a level 30 armor at level 70? That also doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, Devourer's Guardian Duality. Ooh. Oh, this sword is pretty cool though. The blade wielded by Devourer the Bruharo. You can choose to attack either element. Its special attack does 4 hits of magic, light, and darkness damage. Wow, that flashing there, this is so cool, guys. Okay, it's kind of basic, but I really like the whole design of the sword. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Skeletor's sword. Okay, for you 90s kid out there who knows what I'm talking about, then good for you. For my younger audience who don't know who or what in the world is a Skeletor, it's basically the main villain of He-Man. Okay, I used to watch a lot of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe back when I was a kid. Okay, that was one of my favorite cartoons, and this reminds me of Skeletor's sword. Okay, the one whereby you can split in half. That is really cool. Gilira's Gilira? Have I been pronouncing it wrong the whole time, or did they just make a typo here? Death is horrible news, but because of him and you, we are the pieces of the creation orb. And now we have a new ally in Devourer. Now we will finally reunite all of the prime orbs at the Temple of Hope. Yay, finally. Temple of Hope, let's go. Something is quite wrong. What gave you the first clue? The smoke pouring out of the roof is far worse than that. What? There's no power here. Are not the 8 prime elemental orbs supposed to be here? What do you mean? Hurry inside. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Still there. Wait. No. I don't want to play this stupid game again. What? Am I missing something here? Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to click on it. Whoops. The creation orb has been brought back to the temple and united with the other 8 orbs. Touch the orb in the statue's hand. But first, take this hero's charm as a token of my gratitude. Oh, nice. Finally, you're showing some gratitude. But of course, we still have to buy it since it's not free. Increase your luck, strength, and dexterity stats, as well as your melee and magic defenses when activated. I think this could be pretty strong if they had a max level version, but this is not. And please keep fighting for what is right, hero. Okay, so yeah, we have to play this mini game again, I think. Let's start to... Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so this is heavier. So we use the first 5. That means this side is heavier and... Hold on, wait, what are the instructions again? God, I forgot. Heavier stone, okay. Oh, okay. Yep, now I get it. So, wait, let's see here. 1, 2. I'll put this here. Let's weigh. Okay, so it's either 1 or 2. Nope, it's not 1. Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it based off the same stone? 1, 1, 2, 3. Wait. Oh, okay. Now it's heavy on this side. Okay, I'm going to assume it's the same stone. So let's go for 2. It is not 2. Maybe it's 3 and 4. Interesting. Wait, Battleon. Or does it change every time? Maybe it changes every time. Huh. It's the same now. What in the world? Oh my god. Oh, it is the same now. God, spare me. Okay, so it's either 2 or 3. Let's go for 3. No. What if I just do this? They are the same weight. Okay. And they are the same weight as well. Damn it. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 5. Oh! I am a freaking genius. How does that even work? The Awakening. Ooh. Wait. There's some music to this. Wow. I think you guys can hear this, right? Not bad. Okay. Wait, that's it? That's it? Oh, hold up. That is it? Huh. Okay. Okay. So you just unlock a cutscene, I guess. Alright. Let's go on to the next part. Wait, shall we go on to the next part? You know what? It's already 33 minutes long, but wow, okay. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, the next part, part 5, and then once we finish... Oh, part 5 is actually pretty long. 16 parts to part 5. Yeah, part 6, part 7, and part 8. So yeah, we are more than halfway through. So far, very excited, but we have not really seen the Devourer in action yet. So far, we've just met a lot of allies along the way. We gained a new ally through Devourer, because after his brother apparently died, he decided to change his mind, but okay. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host, Korriban Gaming. Peace out.